people turn to social media to get their news nowadays. But how can you tell what's real and what's fake? Experts say you have a responsibility to stop and think before you click like and hit share.
Anyone can go out and share information, and that's good, but it also means that things that are not true, things that are misleading, things that are shared in a self-interested way can get a lot of attention.
Craig Silverman has been researching fake news and media manipulation for more than a decade.
For the average person looking at things they see shared on social media, one of the basic questions that they should be asking is, where did this come from? So if there's a claim around somebody said something or statistics there, is there a source being cited? Is there a website that you could go look at and visit? And if there's no source and there's no one kind of claiming credit for it, then I think you need to be really skeptical.
What steps does a journalist have to go through opposed to somebody who's just posting whatever they want?
A professional journalist is going to have ethical standards that they need to adhere to, and they're going to also have to show you the sources of their information. They're going to have to cite things, link to things, quote people. And information that's coming from someone who isn't necessarily a professional journalist, they don't really have any standards or ethical guidelines that they need to adhere to.
Bioethicist Carrie Bowman says, like in science and medicine, journalism must be evidence-based.
Citizen movements can be a very, very positive thing, but also things have to be grounded in fact and evidence. Otherwise, it's simply hearsay. Free up! Free up!
Bowman says frustration with the lengthy pandemic may be driving some people to find a voice that shares their opinion.
There's a lot of tension. We see it with the truckers' strike, in which, and to some extent they have a point, in which we do tend to focus on the most negative and aggressive aspects of the trucker situation. Look, I'm very pro-vaccine, but people feel a sense of frustration with that. The media doesn't seem to be reporting anything I can see that's not true. The question will always be, are they getting enough voices? And that's one of the difficult challenges of journalism.
At a time many citizens are presenting their opinion as news, Silverman has this advice to separate fact from fiction.
Pausing when you see something, especially on social media, thinking about, wait a second, who's saying this? Where did it come from? Thinking about whether it's triggering a strong emotional reaction in you, because that's often how people manipulate others into sharing things. And then thinking about, can I go and search online for this information? Can I see if it's being widely reported by different kinds of outlets?
For CityNews, I'm Maleeha Sheikh.